Man, I tell you what, I wish I could change my F4 button around to another function button. I'm telling you. And especially my simple trainer. I wish I could change that around too. You know, I like to have them in a different position for once.
A robbery.
Hello to one and all. Welcome back inside the Speedy channel on YouTube. And thank you all for stopping by and looking at this tutorial that we're about ready to do. And appreciate you all stopping by. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you all how to go another route. I'm going to be setting up the setup EXE for the LSPDFR and your simple trainer. If you've seen the beginning of this video, there is a way you can actually change your function button around from F4 to another function button. But here's the thing about that. I couldn't get it to work. I don't know if anybody can get it to work for the manual setup, but you can change it for the regular setup. All right, and I'll show you all how. And the simple trainer that we use, where you have to hit F3, I want to show you all how to actually change that around too as well. All right, and my focus on right now is going to be the F1 and F2 button. All right. Now, people said in the past on the F4, when you bring up your Rage plug-in hook console, they said never change that. All right. So I found out on the manual I couldn't change it. If you all know how to change it, let me know in a comment. Alright? But as me, I never could figure out how to actually change that around. Alright? So I realized, wait a second, the setup EXE. Let's try that out. And I was amazed that you can actually change that around in the setup, but you can't in the manual. Alright, no, and I'll prove that today inside of the in-game showcase. Alright, so let's go ahead and start downloading files here. The first one you're going to download is going to be the LSPD First Response 0.4.9 Bill 8757, and today is June the 22nd of 2024. Just like 3 days out before we get our upgrade, if there is going to be an upgrade. Alright, so if you ain't seen my video on how to save your game, look on the top right hand corner and you will see a box how to show you all how to save you all's game. Alright, so let's go ahead and download the file here. And then right here, you just need the LSPDFR setup EXE. Alright, go ahead and start downloading it. Now keep in mind too, I got a clean version of GTA 5 when I'm doing this. Alright, I got a complete clean version of Grand Theft Auto 5. Alright, because I'm trying to keep it separate from the manual. Alright, so that's the first download to hit there. And then your next one's going to be your simple trainer for GTA 5 version 15.8. Go ahead and download that one. And go ahead and download this button right there. And then once y'all get done doing that, the next one we need is script put V. Go ahead and download that too as well. And then the last one we need is going to be the Rage Native UI zip. Alright. So when y'all get done downloading that, link every one of them files out here on your desktop. And remember, I always open up in RimWire. Alright, so now what we're going to do is come down here to your GTA 5. We're going to open up your main directory. If you don't know how I normally do that, look on the top right hand corner. You will see a box that'll show you all how to pin that over your pin to quick access. It is a whole lot faster to do that. So come down to your File Explorer, right click on it, and click on that Grand Theft Auto 5. Pin to quick access. It is much faster. Alright, now let's go ahead and open up our first download, which is going to be the LSPDFR setup.exe. It's going to ask you to make any changes to it. Just go ahead and click on yes right there, and that's going to start your setup load to the unpack files. Alright, set the language that you want. Mine's going to be English, and then go ahead and click on next. I agree. And then what I did was I just went ahead and unchecked this box right there for the installer, because we're not installing, we're actually going to put this in. So click on next and then go to install. That's going to start unpacking files for your LSPDFR first response. Alright, and then once that right there's get finished, go ahead and click on finish here. Now it's going to launch. Now it's going to launch the LSPDFR for the very first time. And what I mean by that is it's going to welcome you in to the to the configurator. It's what it is. So you're going to click on next, and then please accept the license. You're going to show license. And then right there is your disclaimer, alright? That automatically pops up when you show that license. Go ahead and click on accept. And then once y'all get done doing that, and go up here where it says do it for me. Alright? I won't be lazy enough because I don't want to show my settings. I want it to do it for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on do it for me right here. And then you're right here, LSPDFR installed successfully. Go ahead and click on OK. Now you can still deselect the license up here. If you see the license up here, all you gotta do is select on it, and if you scroll down your page in your main directory, in this RPH underscore remain, just like the other one, just like the manual one, left control and right click on it, and then go to delete. Now your license and that Rage plugin hook underscore remain will be gone off of this too as well. Alright. Now the next thing we're going to do is go over here to your trainer V RimWire file or 7-zip, however you guys open it up. And then on two files you need out of here is your trainer.ini and your trainer v.asi. Left control and click. Alright. Left click on it, drag it over here to your main directory, and then drop it in. Refresh on it, go to refresh, and then go ahead and close out of this RimWire and open up your script put the RimWire. Alright, go ahead and click on that bin folder, and you need the script put the.dll, and you then put 8.dll. Left control and click. You do not need this native trainer ASI. Alright, just those two files. Left click, drag it over here to your main directory, and then simply drop that in. Alright, and then refresh on it. Close out your RimWire, and then we need the Rage Native UI. Alright, the only one you need is the Rage Native UI.dll. That's the only file you need in here. Left click, bring it over here to your main directory, and then drop it in, and then refresh on it. And once you all get done doing that, go ahead and close out of your Rage Native UI zip. Go ahead and do that. Alright guys, the next thing we're going to do now is we're actually going to do things that are just a little bit different to bring, instead of right clicking and pin that down to your taskbar. All right. Now this is a setup deal. All right. This is the setup exe. This is not the manual. All right. So follow me here. All right. You're gonna grab this Rage plugin hook. You're gonna bring it out here to your desktop. All right. And when you bring it out there to your desktop, as you can see, the Rage plugin hook is now gone. And if you try to click on that, it is not going to load up for you because it's not inside of this main directory. Alright, it's got to be inside of this main directory. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this Rage plugin hook, you're going to drag it down here to your taskbar, and then let go of it. Alright, now there is your Rage plugin hook. Take this one back here, your Rage plugin hook that's on your desktop. Bring this back over to your main directory and then drop that in, and you'll see it down here on the main bottom. Alright, and then go ahead and refresh on your main directory. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do now is go ahead and click on your Rage plugin hook down in your taskbar and hold in your left shift button again. Alright, that is going to bring up your Rage plugin hook settings. Alright, now right here where it says F4, we're getting ready to change that. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out, the Rage plugin hook settings. Come down here, back inside of your main directory, and down here where it says Rage plugin hook configuration settings. We'll go ahead and double click on it, and mine's going to take a minute for it to pop up. Alright, right here. Alright, this is important. Right here where it says console key F is equals to F4. I want to change that F4 over to a F1. Alright, and then up here where it says disable ringing version text, that is going to be your version text at the start on where it says LSPDFR and you got that circle. That is going to go away and be like a black screen. Alright. Now you can change that over to false if you want to. I'm going to leave mine as true. Alright. And then show console command info on plugin load. Leave that as false as well. Alright. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to change this over to false and show y'all what I'm talking about. Alright. And it's got to be spelt the exact way. Crap. There we go. Alright, so go to file on this one. If you're following me, go to save. And go ahead and close out of your INI. Now come down here to your Rage plugin hook here. And then holding your left shift button key in, and you will see that console key has changed over to F1. Alright, now don't save and launch yet. Alright, what we're going to do now is we're going to go inside of our Trainer V INI file. So scroll down here a little more till you find the Trainer V configuration settings. Go ahead and open that up. Now you're going to look for your key bindings, which is right here, alright? Now some people think this default F3 is, if I change that over to an F2, that's not going to work, alright? That is just telling you all that is the main function on that one, pretty much, alright? So if you go over here to menu key equals 114, alright? That is what they call a key Enum. Alright, and I'll leave it down there on the link, the description too. Right down here, this is your keys Enum right here. Now where I am going to look for the F2 button. Alright, and if you hit control on your keyboard and go Alt, control and Alt, down here on the bottom left hand side, it will say find a page. Alright, so I'm going to hit type in F1 and then you'll see it highlighting green here. Alright, that is the function button for one of them. All right. Now, our main concern on this one is the L2 button. So I'm going to change this over to L2. And this is the key neon function right here, which is going to be 113. Now you either type that in, or you can right click and go to copy on it, and then bring up your trainer VINI file back up. Now either you copy and paste that 114, or you just highlight that 4, change that over to a 3. Alright, now down here where it says hide menu key, alright, right here where it says hide menu key, what that does is if you hit your L2, it's automatically going to recognize that L4 button for you, and it's going to drop down to trainers menu. Alright, so that's what that is. Alright, so what I did when I tried this out, high menu key equals 115, I simply typed in NONE for none. Alright, and then make sure if that right there is spaced out, because when you typed in none, make sure you hit your backspace button to get all of these right here lined up the way it needs to be. Alright, because if you have this out here like it was, it's not gonna, it will crash on you. Alright, so when you all get done doing that, go ahead and click on File, go to Save, and then simply close out. Alright, and I'll make sure I'll leave this in the link description down below too as well. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and close out my internet browser, and then go ahead and refresh on your main directory and go ahead and close out of it. Alright, once again, we're going into the game. Click on your Rage plug-in hook and hold in your left shift button key in. Alright, it's going to take a second here. And remember, the console key now is F1. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and type in 60,000 and come over here to game settings. Alright, now I'm already one step ahead, and you can back up your current version of 3179. And yours should be blank if you're installing it for the very first time. This right here should be blank. So go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and click on my game version, and then I'm going to back it up one more time, and it takes that long right there to back up your current version of 3179. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and save and launch. And while that is going on, I'm going to get some things set up here, and I will see you all inside of your LSPDFR. Alright guys, welcome inside to our LSPDFR in-game showcase of our move your function buttons around from L3 to L4 to the function button of your choice. Alright, so let me get up the stairs up here. We're going to take it easy. Now when you enter in the game, it's just like a regular manual deal. You're setting up LSPDFR for the very first time. Whatever your last mission was, that's where you're going to start out at. Alright, or whatever you did and wherever you saved it at, you should start out right there at that point. And then go to escape, and then go to LSPDFR, and then go down here to where it says go to nearest police station and get it set up like that. Alright, now if you come down here to your function button down here as I throw a punch, and then if you hit L3 now, if you hit L3 now, you're not going to see anything pop up. If you hit L4, it's not going to pop up anything either. All right. Now, if you go over here to your F1 button, don't want to hit anybody because I will be arrested on this one because I'm not actually got anything set up. So if you go to F1 now, that is going to pop up your Rage plug-in hook console right here. Alright. And then I'm going to hit escape. Hit escape again. Now I'm going to go back down here to my function, and then I'm going to hit F2. Alright, well I'm going to hit my F2 on the on-screen keyboard here. So I'm going to hit F2, and there is your simple trainer, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm hoping to help y'all out any way, shape, form, or fashion. Right here, just like I said, now you got function 1 and function 2 all close in together. And then while you're setting this bad boy up, you should have F3, F4, F5, all the way up to F11, because F12 is actually your screenshot. Just like that right there. So, guys, I appreciate you all coming in here and looking at this video. Hope to help y'all out any way, shape, form, or fashion. I will see you guys in the next one, and I am going. Peace out.
You trying to feel my
What? Feel your what? I ain't trying to feel nothing. That's what you get.